Hey YouTube, welcome back. So we're seeding now. Go ahead and plant all this. Like I said in the previous video, we're going to do wheat that will eventually get cut down into straw. Hopefully I can get hold of a combine to harvest the wheat. But we're going to just see how this goes. So I brought with me my McCormick 10-foot seeder. It's a trip seeder, which means it has no hydraulics. Instead it uses that string, and when you yank on it, it pulls those two levers which lift and lower all of the gangs. It's a pretty neat mechanism. Try to get some footage of that. But as you notice, there's no row closers on the back of these discs. So what they did back then was chains. So what you do is take your chain and you just put it on that handy dandy hook right there. And now you've got something that'll close your row. So I'm going to put all these on and hit the field. So join me for some field action. Alright, well with all those on, we're ready to roll. So let's hit this thing. And away we go. As you can see, all the rows are down. That's because I pulled the trip cable. A little rough in this field. As you'll recall, this is the field I was in last time where the 300 was having some problems missing. I figured out the issue. Turns out it was a bad coil. Yoink. Yank on those and they come on up. It's not really easy to do all this with just one hand, so you gotta bear with me. Pull on the string, down they go. Is that deep tillage and disking did a really nice job of killing off all the stuff in this field, kind of leaving me a clean slate for this wheat. Once I get the wheat off of here, we're going to go in with a nice brome grass and orchard grass mix should make for a really nice hay. So the reason I'm doing wheat first is because I kind of missed out on the opportune time to plant the hay. The proper time to do that would have been actually in the late fall, or early fall actually, and it would have had time to establish itself all winter long and then come up really nice now in the spring. Well, luckily for me, wheat doesn't really seem to care when it's planted too much, so I can actually put this in, draw a little bit of profit off of it, and then plant right into it in the fall with my grass. So we're hoping to do a little something with the wheat. I tell you, it's really something to run this seeder and the phone all at the same time. Well, that's got her done. For those of you interested, this mechanism is actually really cool. And I actually think it's kind of crazy what they came up with back before hydraulics were really a thing. So this lever goes down to this actuator down here, kind of works off of an eccentric. And when it comes around, it trips it, and everything drops. Same happens in reverse. It hits it, and then on that eccentric, it brings it right back up. It also trips the metering system, which is also pretty clever because you can set your seed rate by those rings of gears in there. So the bigger the gear, the faster this shaft turns here and turns this chain, which then spins the meters inside of this box that drop the seed. All in all, it's a really interesting system. I think it's pretty awesome. Well, anyway, this has been Stuck in the Past. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry my videos have been a little short, but it's kind of crazy getting into all this. Very busy, but trying to keep you tuned in. So you guys take it easy, and I'll see you on the next one.